Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our podcast, in which we are going to discuss the crucial topics about relationships between humans and the environment. Today, we're going to explore the question: Is human priority over nature justifiable? Joining us are Jose Juan, Ociel, Dominic, Paco, Kenner, and me, Daniel. Now, let's dive into this important debate. Nowadays, it seems that human progress is constantly in conflict with nature preservation. We have clear examples such as deforestation and climate change. Do you think our decisions as a society are justified?
It's hard to say. Industrial growth has given us a lot, but we've severely impacted ecosystems. Deforestation, for example, not only cuts down trees, but destroys habitats, affects the water cycle, and even displaces entire communities.
Yes, it's also a social justice issue. Often the most vulnerable population are the ones who suffer the most from these decisions. Climate change is displacing millions of people due to extreme weather events.
But isn't it possible to find a balance? Green technology is advancing a lot. Solar panels, for instance, are helping to reduce our dependency on fossil fuels. Isn't it possible to progress without damaging the planet so much?
Definitely. Jose Juan and I are actually working on a solar powered irrigation system. We're trying to prove that technology can be used for progress without heavily impacting the environment.
That's great, and these are the kinds of solutions we need. Solar energy is one of the best examples of green technology, but there are still many challenges in making this solution accessible and widespread. How is your project going, guys?
It's going well, yeah. We've been focusing on making the system efficient and affordable for rural communities. What we want to show is that we don't need to sacrifice nature to make progress. The key is using resources cleverly.
Yes, and this leads us to the idea of sustainability. Human development doesn't have to be destructive. We can find ways to live alongside nature instead of dominating it.
The culture of peace aligns with this, right? It seeks a balance between human needs and nature preservation, ensuring well-being for everyone.
Exactly. Peace isn't just about the absence of conflict between people. It's also about how we treat the environment. A peaceful approach is key to sustainability.
It's interesting to see how the debate has shifted. It used to be thought that human progress had to come at the expense of nature, but now we see that there are ways to coexist and thrive without destroying.
So, could we say that prioritizing humanity over nature is never justified if it means its destruction?
Not necessarily. I think the key is to find balance. Sometimes we need to use resources, but not as aggressively as we've done so far.
Exactly. It's about making smarter and more conscious decisions. For example, our solar irrigation project is a small step in the right direction, but if more people join in, we can make a big difference.
So, the conclusion is that human progress doesn't have to conflict with nature, as long as we make responsible decisions and aim for sustainability. And with this, it's possible to progress without sacrificing the planet's and future generations' well-being.
Exactly, and the culture of peace invites us to reflect on how we can live in harmony with our surroundings. We all have a role to play in ensuring both human and environmental well-being.
Well, it seems like we all agree that sustainable development is the way forward. The change is in our hands, and it's up to us to make the right choices.
Yes, and with projects like Jose Juan's and Dom's, we can see that it's possible. We need to keep pushing for innovative solutions that benefit both people and the planet.
And with that, we conclude our discussion. Human priority over nature doesn't have to be a dilemma without a solution. We can build a future where progress and sustainability go hand in hand. Thank you for joining us and see you next time.